Have you ever sat down to study or work, fully motivated, only to lose focus after 10 minutes? You check your phone, you open another tab, you reread the same sentence 5 times, and then you feel frustrated. You start blaming yourself. Why can't I focus like other people? Why is my brain so weak? I used to think this meant I lacked discipline. But that idea turns out to be wrong. The real problem isn't that you can't focus. It's that you're fighting how the brain actually works. And when you fight your brain, you always lose. In this video, I'll show you how to stay focused for hours, using simple ideas from cognitive psychology, the science of how thinking and attention really work. No extreme routines, no motivation tricks, no forcing yourself to try harder. Instead, we'll use 5 practical methods that work with your brain, not against it. If you've ever felt mentally tired, distracted, or disappointed in your productivity, this will change how you approach focus permanently. Let's begin. Here's the first mistake most people make. They think focus is about self-control, as if concentration is a muscle. You just need to tense harder. Because your brain constantly asks one question: is this task safe, clear, and rewarding? If the answer is no, focus shuts down. So before you start working, don't push yourself. Prepare the state. Clear your desk. Remove visual noise. Lower decision-making. Even small things matter. One open tab instead of 10. One notebook instead of 5. Focus improves not because you're stronger, but because the environment stopped draining you. Most people try to focus continuously. That's biologically unrealistic. Your brain works in attention cycles, roughly 60 to 90 minutes. Inside each cycle, focus rises, peaks, and naturally falls. When you try to ignore the drop, your brain resists. That's when you feel foggy or restless. So instead of forcing long sessions, design around the cycle. Work deeply for 45 to 60 minutes. Then stop, on purpose. Stand up, stretch, look away from screens. Not scrolling, not multitasking. Just let attention reset. I used to feel guilty taking breaks. Now I treat them like fuel. Ironically, planned breaks lead to longer total focus, because the brain trusts that rest is coming. Another hidden focus killer is vagueness. When your task feels unclear, the brain delays. Study biology. Work on project. Prepare for exam. These aren't tasks. They're clouds. Your brain can't focus on clouds. It needs specific actions. Instead of study biology, try read pages 12 to 18 and write 3 questions. Instead of work on project, try draft the introduction paragraph. This reduces cognitive load, the mental effort of figuring out what to do. I noticed this change instantly. The clearer the task, the calmer my mind became. Focus isn't about intensity. It's about clarity. Your brain learns from rewards, and modern distractions are fast rewards. Notifications, short videos, quick messages. Compared to these, deep work feels slow, so the brain resists it. But here's the key insight. You don't need more motivation. You need fewer competing rewards. Before a focus session, create a low-stimulation environment. Phone in another room. Notifications off. Silent mode, not vibrate. At first, this feels uncomfortable. That's normal. Your brain is recalibrating. After about 10 to 15 minutes, something interesting happens. The task itself becomes more engaging, because now, it's the best reward available. Focus returns naturally when distraction is removed. After about 10 to 15 minutes, something interesting happens. The task itself becomes more engaging, because now, it's the best reward available. Focus returns naturally when distraction is removed. So next time you sit down to work, don't threaten yourself. Don't say, "Come on, focus." Say, "This is what I do." It sounds small, but the brain listens. Let me give you a simple comparison. Think about reading a gripping novel. You don't force focus. You fall into it. Why? Clear goal, low distraction, emotional engagement. Now compare that to studying with your phone buzzing, tabs open, and a vague plan. Same brain, different conditions. Focus didn't disappear. It was blocked. Once I understood this, I stopped chasing discipline and started designing focus. Now, a few things to watch out for. First, don't expect perfection. Some days, focus will still feel hard. That doesn't mean the system failed. It means you're human. Second, Don't stack too many techniques at once. Start with one or two. Consistency beats complexity. Third, don't confuse busyness with focus. Working longer doesn't mean working better. Depth matters more than hours. And finally, don't delay fixing your attention. If you postpone this, distraction becomes your default, and rebuilding focus later is much harder. Let's recap. To stay focused for hours. 1. Stop relying on willpower. Design better conditions. 2. Work with attention cycles, not against them. 3. Make tasks specific and clear. 4. Remove false rewards and distractions. 5. Adopt an identity that protects